2020 was a complicated year for all of us. We endured a whole new type of stress and innovated new ways to continue our everyday productivity, whatever that may be. Some of us finally took the chance to just relax, and that is a good thing. The entertainment industry went through a major transition as far as production, filming, etc. Music artists found new ways to interact with their fan base and create content. Some did do better than others, but this was and is not an easy task by any means. I feel like this year was extremely difficult for everybody, including our entertainers, who are people too. But one musical act who came out as the GOAT of 2020 was the musical duo Chloe and Halle. In fact, 2020 was their top tier year to date. So how did they do this? The number one thing that I found to be extremely phenomenal was their presence as far as virtual concerts. They took every opportunity that was available to them. And not only did they take the opportunities, they innovated a virtual concert style that greatly engaged our senses by using unique aesthetics and using unique camera angles. They were even able to use drone video cameras, and they used their tennis court on Good Morning America, and they've used a range of different backdrops and props. But these concerts are unique in the sense that it doesn't necessarily feel like a concert. It feels like a sensory experience. A lot of artists relied on award shows to perform and award show sets, which are relatively predictable. And some artists had performances that just felt like music videos. Look, I'm not trying to downplay other artists' accomplishments by any means. I've seen some really awesome performances, and some artists took bold chances. However, Chloe and Halle managed to make their performances simple but fantastical all at once. And this is due to the fact that they greatly focused on feeding our senses while performing. One of my favorite performances includes Chloe and Halle standing on a revolving turntable with plants and grass and a blue sky backdrop behind them. They literally look like ethereal sky sirens while playing instruments. You can even see the laptop by their feet, which adds to this low-key, chill experience. And they still manage to create a whole vibe by allowing the audience to embrace the aesthetics and the ambience of sight and sound. And they do have concerts where they have really cool visual effects and lots of dancing, especially when we're talking about the award show performances. But they always manage to feed our senses. It can be as simple as a forest in the background or the effect of floating on water, without really using any CGI to do this. They managed to create a simple DIY effect by still performing to a high level of excellence. They've also managed to do all of this while making time to engage with their fan base on Instagram Live. Most artists were able to connect on Instagram Live and even Clubhouse, but to do this and deliver high quality performances back to back to back is a whole other level of talent. This is why artists who curated a career through the internet are having great success during these current times. Lastly, while most artists released singles during the height of the pandemic, Chloe and Halle managed to have a successful era with their sophomore album Ungodly Hour, which did relatively well on the charts. It debuted at number 16 on the Billboard 200, and Do It, their main hit, peaked at number 83 on the Billboard Hot 100. But Chloe and Halle did phenomenal amongst Black audiences. The album peaked at number 2 on the top R&B albums chart. Their single Do It peaked at number 6 on the R&B streaming songs list. So kudos to them. Most albums came out before the pandemic and towards the end of 2020. They released their album on June 12th, which was during the midst of the pandemic and during the height of the uprisings, and managed to do this very well. Again, hats off. It's no doubt that Chloe and Halle have influenced the entire music industry, and what I love about them is the fact that they are fully fleshed out young Black women artists. If you've seen my past videos, I've talked a lot about how Black women artists have been restricted when it comes to their image and at times what they can sing or even rap about. But Chloe and Halle have a range of different aesthetics, whether it's an ethereal, fairy-esque image or sexy space goddess image. They have range. Their songs are also very versatile when it comes to the subject matter and sound range, which is like an alternative pop R&B sound. And whoever wants to attack Chloe, please leave her alone. Please let her live, let her have fun with her body, let her do the Bust It challenge, the silhouette challenge, the whatever challenge, let her have fun. She deserves it, and she's gorgeous, and I'm all here for it. Kudos to her. And Halle. Their influence is already being highlighted and recognized, and we are seeing their creative influence in our virtual concerts from other artists. Tanerelle, an artist who I've been gassing up in my previous videos, I've also been saying her name incorrectly, sorry about that. She has sheer talent, by the way, so please check her out. She just performed an amazing virtual concert, which greatly reminded me of the sensory experience Chloe and Halle created with their concerts. I do think this influence will be useful for smaller artists like Tanerelle, because while it does cost money, it is a doable process. It's also a lot of DIY involved with the process as well. So the artist is taking more control of the concert experience, which is great. I'm super excited on what's to come from this musical duo and their influence in the music industry. Please check out the links to their concerts in the description, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.